Hey everyone again, John the Drone Ranger of Missouri, coming back at you one more time. You may have remembered in my last video I had a clip of the squirrels that were actually giving me a big problem. Well, the Neo scared them off for a few minutes, and so did the Red Ryder BB gun. Just basically kind of ended up being a game of hide and seek and tag with that one. It was so weak. So anyway, they're becoming so numerous and such a nuisance to myself and my neighbors that, you know, some things just got to be done drastically, and drastically means using something like this, which is a break barrel 177 pellet gun, which is suitable for eliminating small game. Unfortunately, it's just the way it goes. I'd rather, have a few dead squirrels on my conscience than having a burned down house and them getting in the attic and chewing on the wiring. That I don't want, or my neighbor's house having the same thing happen to them. So, if it comes down to it, that's all I'm going to have to do. Another bit of sad news today. As you'll see in the video, I lost a very dear friend this afternoon. It was my DJI MAVIC 3 Pro. Unfortunately, for some reason, it malfunctioned. And of course, where was I? Over water. Ha! Go figure. Me flying over water. Well, that's what happened. It was acting pretty squirrely the last couple times I used it. We probably saw in one of the previous videos it almost hit me because it didn't respond the way it should have. Now, it was a refurbished unit. That could have something to do with it. I don't know, but I was flying around yesterday with my sister with just bored sitting around at my sister's house. She was getting stuff moved in. I flew it around, and it didn't act quite right, and I kind of figured maybe it was just a calibration issue or an update. Well, took it out today. It worked fine for a few minutes, and as you'll see, it failed. I mean, a catastrophic failure. And as many of you drone pilots have probably experienced, and to me, this is the first time in the last 5 or 6 years I've been doing drones. I've never lost or destroyed a drone, ever, until today. And a lot of you out here, yes, you have had that happen to you. I have seen the videos. So I guess it's just part of being a drone pilot that you're going to end up with loss. Now I'm just going to find out if I can actually get a replacement somehow with this band from DJI, find something comparable that I could actually afford. So anyway, enjoy the music and the video that comes along with this, and yeah, I'll make it dramatic. Actually goofy dramatic. Anyway, so until next time, this is John the Drone Ranger of Missouri, signing off for right now. Hey everyone, John the Drone Ranger of Missouri. Well, we're outside again. Where are we at? Well, this is called K-Dock Park. And this is, I guess, K-Dock Lake, I suppose. I don't know, because there's a marina there, it's K-Dock, and the park up here is called K-Dock, the boat ramp here is called K-Dock, and that's basically all the information it gives me. But anyway, Beautiful place here. It's actually nice and spacious here to fish and boat, put your boat launch. I'm going to launch my drone here in a few minutes to kind of get some aerial views of this, and then drive along a little bit. And I'm hoping that the videos that I had of Beaver Creek turned out okay. Well, I was there yesterday, and it was okay, not too bad of a park. This one, for some reason, I like it a little better because it's a little more secluded and not as much traffic as there was. The Beaver Creek was nice, but there was a lot of campground population, which, and it was higher up to the water. As you can see here, we're right at the water level here, so you can walk right up to the water and throw your line in, which I did a few times, and caught a huge bass that big. Yep, huge giant bass. Yeah, that was funny. Anyway, so enjoy the music and the videos, and until next time, this is John, the Drone Ranger, Missouri. We'll be back at you soon.